Boo. Before you go, hold up. Hear me out real quick. This for anyone who may need to hear this. Stop being the fucking victim of the reality that you create. Trust the process. That's the topic of today's video, because having a victim mindset is what keeps people weak when they're destined for greatness, when they're stronger than that shit. Maya's message. It ain't therapy, but it's therapeutic. And real quick, I gotta give a disclaimer, because everything I say and do is subjective to who, what, where, when, why, how. And things are always easier said than done. But if you know you have the power, if you know that you're destined for greatness, if you know that you have potential, then something's gotta get done. And that's the topic of today's video. My whole point is to help people in the same ways that I've helped myself, and having to stop being the fucking victim of the reality that I create. I had to tell myself that. I can't sweet talk myself about that. It has to be tough love, because, hey, you will be the victim of the reality that you create. During my holistic healing journey, one of the biggest flaws that I realized within myself was that I was constantly making myself the victim of reality that I can create, that I was pretty much in control of. And being stuck in that mindset did nothing but make me complain to people who couldn't help me more than I can help myself, and gave them insights to my weaknesses. Hey, but everything happens for a reason, whether we realize it now or come to realize it in the future. Life is what we make it. Every time I wanted to level up in life would start lifing, and I used to let it get the best of me. But then I had realized that everything happens for a reason, and everything that I went through only made me stronger. But it took me forever to see that because of the fucking victim mentality. And it kept me comfortable in the self-sabotage, the self-pity, and just the feedback loop of hell. And yeah, there's always stuff that's out of our control, but what is in our control is how it affects our mindset and our behavior. Victim mentality is like a subconscious growth killer, and it do be sneaking in sometimes without you even realizing it, until you find yourself stuck blaming everything except yourself. So I have a quick story time about the last time I almost caught myself in the victim mentality. So like 2 days ago, I was at the gym and I was doing some ab workouts, and as soon as I got up, I slammed the kettlebell down and it fucking slammed on my phone. Like, bruh, look at that. Crazy. And my first thought was like, why is this happening to me? Like, bruh, like, I want to fucking die. Like, bro, like, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? But then I had caught myself thinking, I was like, if I always claim that no weapons formed against me shall ever prosper, then am I really about to let a fucking phone get the best of me? Like, over a phone. A phone. And yeah, like, it's a valid reason to crash out, but like to say I want to die? Hell the fuck no. And survival mode kicked in, and the first thing I did was use my Apple Watch for everything. I had called my mom, and then after I had used the GPS from the Apple Maps on here to get to Verizon, and then I had to use it again to call the claim people or the claim support people, and boom, new phone was on the way. And at first I almost let that, one, ruin a good workout, two, project that frustration into other people who had nothing to do with me breaking my phone, and three, let me feel like the victim over something that I could fix. Like, yeah, my phone broke, but why is this happening to me? Or why is this happening for me? What is this trying to show me, And I could have used it as a valid excuse to crash out and be miserable for the rest of the day. But if I say that no weapons formed against me shall prosper, then once again, am I really about to let a phone get the best of me? Like, who am I lying to? Anybody but myself then at that point? And it's cliche, but what doesn't kill you does make you stronger. And I was really about to let a phone be like, I want to die. Like, or I want to crash out. Or I want to self-sabotage. Like, hell nah. Oh my gosh, over a phone. So I had to change the way that I look at things so the things that I look at can change. And shit, if that means being a little delusional and saying that this happened for me and not to me, then cool, let me float my boat. And people are quicker to believe the negative lies that they tell themselves rather than the positive lies that we tell ourselves. And why is that? Because of the victim mentality. If I told myself that this is happening for me to see if I can practice what I can preach about the victim mentality, then guess what? I want y'all to comment down and let me know if I'm passing that test, because shit, I think I'm passing that test, because look at me creating this content. I broke my phone, I figured out how to fix it. I had an Amazon shift that I had to do that day too, which, definitely irritated me. But I used that time that I had to stay home without a phone to work on some content, because I still had an iPad, I still had other resources to use. And guess what? What didn't work out for me worked out for me, because now I'm able to create some content and I have a story to tell about it. Now, if I would have let that little setback control my day, I would have created more problems. I would have. But instead, I remembered I'm in control of creating the solution. Always. I'm in control of that reality. We're in control of creating a solution. You're in control of creating the solution. Because like in my last video, with me talking about power, you've got the power. You got the power. And I know some people probably gonna hear this and be like, well, you don't know what I've been through. And you're right, I don't. But what I do know is this: no matter how hard life gets, you deserve to take that power back. Don't let a fucking phone, I'm not gonna let a fucking phone ruin my day. A day that was actually pretty good because I had a great workout that day. It was a great morning, but yet I broke my phone. So yes, you deserve to take that power back. Not for me, not for anybody else, for you. For you. For you. And if you don't take that power, then life, the people around you, or the materialistic things, they're gonna take it for you. And you deserve better than that. So are you gonna let life control you, or are you gonna take control of your life? And that's the difference between being a victim and being an unstoppable motherfucking boss ass motherfucking unstoppable, can't phase me, no weapons formed against me shall prosper ass, can't stop her, can't stop him, can't stop they, can't stop us, can't take our power as motherfucking. So you've got the power. You. And if you made it this far in the video, I fucking love you. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share this with anybody who will find value in this too. And if I'm being honest, I almost didn't even post this video because I was like, who would even care about this? And guess what that was? The fucking victim mentality. So if this video hit home, don't forget to leave a comment, like, subscribe, and share. And let me know if I passed that test. Because like I said, it probably just happened for me to see if I can actually practice what I can preach about the victim mentality. So y'all let me know in the comments. Did I pass the test? There's no one size fits all solution, but if we keep showing up better than we were yesterday, then it gets harder and harder to fall victim of the life that we're building. So trust yourself, trust God, and trust the process. And let's be great all 2025 and beyond.